I'm back at it, shorty. Back at it. Happy DC morning. Happy DC morning. This courtroom thing, boy. Co-worker. At the wife's death, Kevin West pretended to cry. But this is, man, I was looking at it, and this lady came up, and she's testifying they was at work together. And he was like, girl, I want a divorce. So she was like, you know what? You should talk to a lawyer. And they got this they went on his website. They went on the website and they gave them a worksheet to find out. She was like, well, find out how much you have to pay if you get a divorce. Find out about the alimony and stuff like that. Man, this I'm telling all y'all people, boy. Marriage is nice, but humans is very rare. Not very rare, but a lot of times you could live with your cousin. A lot of people live with their cousins, with their brothers, and y'all get into it. Y'all end up, y'all live together for a little bit, but when y'all move out from each other, y'all be angry at each other. It's almost the same thing with a girlfriend who becomes a wife. It's still a human. You still a human. You gonna change. We are all a-holes in some respect, So you be like, yeah, we're gonna live together forever. What's the success rate of marriages? People be up there lying. That's why we keep doing the same things and getting the same dumbass result, right? Man, this is why I'm doing this video. Just for somebody to see this in Washington State. I think it's the same here in Maryland too. Boy, these people was married for 20 years. He was the section chief as a firefighter, right? He became an EMT and all that kind of stuff. Now he wants a divorce. That's normal, right? She said, let's listen to what happened. Okay, they're at work, and now they're going to find out what's going to happen, right? If you get this divorce. It's like you become a freaking prisoner if you want a divorce, which is like more than half possibility that you will. Because you're dealing with a human, man. Nobody you could barely pay a car off in 5 years, before you want to switch up. Yes, humans are more important than that. But boy, usually you could get out of a contract with someone in some degree and not have to. But anyway, this is what he found out. Look.
Residence and the length of the marriage. The worksheet results returned.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm gonna go back just a little tiny bit.
Completed.
The worksheet
that he was going to have to pay Marcy alimony.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I suggested that we should complete a worksheet that could estimate what alimony might look like so he could financially plan around that.
Was he concerned that he was going to have to pay Marcy alimony?
Absolutely.
Hold on. I gotta say this. Now she's doing this stuff she at work. She probably married too. She getting information on what she could get too from her freaking husband. You're like, let that asshole come home and act crazy, yo. After 20 years, you stuck, yo. Just about you stuck. And it's sort of unfair. It's unfair a little bit. But okay, that you can't get out of certain things and people go. But anyway, listen up.
And so, how did the conversation go as you completed that worksheet?
The worksheet was very straightforward. It asked for both spouses' annual income, the state of residence, and the length of the marriage. The worksheet results returned.
Objection, Your Honor. It's a worksheet completed and handed to her by Mr. West?
Yes.
Done online.
The two of them did it together.
I overrule the objection.
The worksheet estimated a monthly.
Objection, Your Honor. It's hearsay. I overruled that objection, counsel.
The worksheet estimated a monthly alimony payment of $4,500, and it estimated that alimony payment would be in effect permanently because the marriage had lasted more than 20 years. And in the state of Washington, apparently, that's a possibility.
Okay. So,
y'all hear that? Yo, I'm gonna go back. I should have seen what number that was. Y'all hear that craziness? Come on, Shorty. Are you serious? Yo, let's go back just a little bit. Yo, he was like, objection. He ain't want nobody to hear that price, boy. He was like, no. Oh, listen, yo.
Your Honor, it's hearsay. I overruled that objection, counsel.
The worksheet estimated a monthly alimony payment of $4,500, and it estimated that that alimony payment would be in effect permanently because the marriage had lasted more than 20 years. And in the state of Washington, apparently, that's a possibility.
Okay. So when he discovered that he was potentially going to be paying a substantial amount of alimony indefinitely, what did he do?
Kevin appeared to be in shock, for lack of a better term. He stared at it for a while. He became very upset. I suggested that he should speak to an attorney because this was just an online worksheet and it wasn't proof of anything, and that he should speak to a professional who could probably give him better advice. He left my office, and about 30 minutes later, he returned to my office in street clothes and said that he was overwhelmed and going home for the day.
Was that prior to the end of his shift?
Yes.
And this would have been around 2020?
Yes.
See what I'm saying? He got that news. He was up there talking all that stuff to his friends. He was happy in his mind. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I probably had to pay child support. The baby is still below the age of 21. Probably had to pay some child support, probably like $500 or something like that. But no, you have to pay for her to actually live now, yo. Now it's, multiple type of discussions about that, if he should or should not. Like, the lady should still be able to, look, man, I don't know. At some point, you need to be able to get out there and support your own self. What the frick, What if the lady caused the problem in the marriage, and now got to be a divorce, something you can't get over? What the frick? So in a way, she did say that. She said, go talk to a professional and find out, if the price could go down. Basically, can this price go down? Yo, oh man, it's people in this situation right now. If you're around 20, been in there, married for like 20 years, and the lady start doing it to people and hurt your heart or something, or you found out, we found out she did it to somebody, that $4,500 payment, it may go down a little bit, but it's still going to be super high. They may be like, all right, for 1 year, she could live in the house. You can't just throw her out. She been sitting on her butt for 20 years. She don't got no good job like that. You make a whole lot more than her, or vice versa. You got to pay for him to be in that house, yo. She in there with them things, having a good little time on her little dating websites and all that. And you going on, you may be a little bit happy. You going with your life, but you paying all that money. You got to, some of them be like, yep, you got to pay for the car payment. You got to pay for the mortgage. Let's say not, she said that was permanent. They said permanent, yo, $4,500. And I'll tell y'all something else. It could be $4,500. And some of them would be like, okay, the alimony is not gonna go past 1 year. Some states will probably limit it. But she said in Washington State, 20 years or more. That's what the website said. 20 years or more, it's gonna be permanent. So I'm not laughing at y'all, but I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of it. I mean, what the hell, yo? Man, they did a little, and now, this is what I'm saying. They went a little too far. But let's say he did pay that $4,500. People try to act like they effing stupid. The ladies or the man, the person who receiving all this money, once it come into your account, you could be like, hold up. This is crazy. This person gonna kill me, yo. This person ain't gonna have no money to live. Yeah, they hurt my heart, and that's why you gotta be intelligent and smart in your anger. You can't be thinking you're gonna take all this money from somebody and you good to go take the trash out at night. You know what I'm saying? You that person gonna want to kill your dumbass. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, all right, look, babe, they saying I could get $4,500, and now you got money bag signs going all around your head. Before that, be like, hold up, this $4,500, babe, I'm gonna give you back. Stop, stop, stop. Hold on, I know you mad. Hold on, wait. This $4,500, I'm gonna give you back 3,000. You know, it'll be 1,500 a month. What about can you? Is that better, babe? I know you still got going and you gotta live. This is ridiculous. You know, but a lot of people be like, F you, F that mother effer wanna leave me, or I caught him cheating, or this mother effer was cheating on me for the past 14 years and had a baby on the side and found out. You know, you found out, so you mad, but at the same time, that's what happened. That $4,500, he was like, yo, I ain't even giving her a chance. And, you know, he took that lady out. And a lot of people be choosing, that's why a lot of murders be happening in breakups and divorces. That a lot of times is the child support aspect of it, you know? Child support aspect of it and the alimony aspect. There's alimony, and they ain't even talk about child support yet, shorty. That's taking care of the wife. Alimony is supporting the wife or the husband that you left high and dry, that treated you bad, made you not want to stay with them for eternity. It's so effed up, boy. It's effed up. We gotta find the middle. It gotta be a middle ground. How you gonna tell that man pay $4,500 a month, yo? That's why he was like, hold up. I, I can't even pay my car off. He didn't say nothing, yo. And the way he was smart, too. He was so shell shocked. He didn't even say, I guess he was at a loss for it. He didn't even come to anger yet. He did not come to, he was like, what the hell am I do? Living with her is, I refuse to live in a gilded cage. Y'all know what that is? A gilded cage, yo? Whereas the white picket fence and everything is beautiful, but in your heart and your mind, you like, fuck, I need to get the fuck out of here. Shit. You know? I could be happy right now. Shit. You know? But you stuck. You stuck. You could go. But guess what? Well, you ain't gonna be able to go to McDonald's and get that number 8 with a Coca-Cola. That fish fillet meal, yo. You gonna be hurting. Then they take half of your retirement. Let's say you have a little savings account with your job, and they take the money out and save it for you, because we can't save it ourselves. You know, we're going to keep taking money out of it. They save the money for us. The wife gets half of that, yo, or the husband gets half of that. So think twice about getting married. You can live with somebody. You can live with her. And when you going to marry me? When you going to marry me? And us guys, our egos and our ability to go out there and find another lady is so difficult. We'll get pressured into saying, yes, I'm going to marry you. I don't want to leave you. It's not as easy for me to walk into Walmart and have a lady come up to me talking about, oh, you look kind of good. Hello, sir. How are you going today? You know, all this kind of, ladies hear that. So ladies know that they can go in this. But anyway, get somebody else real quick. So us guys, if you're not strong, do not get married, yo. Don't get married, especially if you know you settling for her. You settling for her, but you really want that other lady at your job. You settling for her, but you see them other ladies on that website. You're like, dang, why don't she answer me back? Yeah, dang, I want her. You know, but you settle for this lady. Well, it could be true love too. True love, you happy. But again, what's going to happen? And look at a calendar. It's good to open your phone and look at your calendar and scroll through those months. And after you scroll a couple times, be like, God dang, this is only 3 months. I'm going to still be with this person. I'm going to still be within this situation I'm putting for myself. And 3 months just went past. Yo, this is a long time. You know? In 8 months, you don't know what kind of piss offness you're going to find, you're going to feel. 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, you're not feeling appreciated. That's a big thing. You don't feel appreciated, and you're like, yo, what the hell? You shouldn't appreciate me, yo. As soon as something happens, if I don't do this, you mother effer, or the lady, like, you don't even appreciate me. You don't appreciate me cooking this food for him. You don't appreciate me that I picked up all his clothes and I washed his clothes. Look how he's just yelling at me like I'm nothing. What the world? And that's how we magnify stuff. They can still appreciate you, but still be angry at little things. But after a while, 20 years of it, 20 years, shorty. Let's do 7 years. I'll give y'all a discount of 14 years. 7 years, you still, boy, you're going to want to get up out of there. But then people stay and waste their life. And then when they finally get up the nerve to leave, look what happened. $4,500 a month. Yeah, boy, look at this.
In the time that you've known Kevin West, has he ever had anything positive to say about his marriage?
No.
Has he ever had anything positive to say about his wife, Marcy?
No.
What were his complaints about Marcy?
He complained that Marcy was not social. He complained that Marcy did not like intimacy with him. He complained that their parenting styles were very different. So he complained that he felt that she spent too much money and did not work enough to help support the family.
Yep, and he was right.
And you talked about...
See, he was on it. He like, she don't work enough. Yo, she was like, boy, you bringing that check home. I got fired. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yes, that is a big job and everything, but he was complaining about it. So it probably was, he probably had a point where he's like, nah, hold up, man. She could work a little bit. Yo, what's going on, man? And see how it came back and bit him in the ass. It bit him in the ass in the end because they was like, look, you make all this money. She don't make nothing, so you're going to pay her all your money. You know, he was right. He was right. He was like, look at this shit, yo. So, you know, after 20 years, you don't know what's going to happen to a person. You know, you're married, a child may come along. Now I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Or after they stayed home for a little bit having that baby, they don't feel like going out and work all that time. Or the guy could hurt his back and not working as much. Now you working your butt off, you know? So you could be in love and have a beautiful relationship and don't get married and don't cheat and you happy with her. You not answering the phone, you know, all this kind of stuff to make her think something going on or make the guy think something going on. When he come over your house, is pubic hairs all over there or that don't even match your skin, your hair type by the girl toilet. Like, you're like, what dude is in here? Who is in here peeing with the toilet seat up? And this is my girlfriend, yo. What dude was in here? Oh, the maintenance man came in and had to use the restroom services. Man, she lying, yo. Isn't a dude in there? But yeah, that's exactly. So when you go over your girlfriend's house, guys, don't get mad. Talk about, oh yeah, I can act all crazy and try to kill people. No, you say to the guy, yo, oh my gosh, thank you so much. What's your Cash App? And you Cash App him $200 or $50. You say thank you so much because I was about to buy a $7,000, $5,000 cruise with my girlfriend because I feel guilty for cheating on her in the first place. It's Valentine's Day. I'm trying to go all out. I'm trying to go all out a little bit, trying to make her feel special. But then I had to leave by like 6 o'clock and then go on a night date with the girlfriend she don't know about. You know, you doing all this flipping and flopping. You know what I'm saying? So if you find out your good lady is cheating on you, you don't try to kill the guy. We get, boy, over here, we are gamma powered thinkers. We play chess and we look deep. You helping to pay her a Capital One credit card with her little dumbass struggle house. You know, the roof is messed up. Can you help me fix the roof or something? Whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be vice versa too. The lady find out the guy is cheating on her, and you meet the lady. Tell the lady, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm about to put his baby in my stomach and carry it for 9 months. I know I could change my mind, but I was gonna push this baby out for this dude. You know, not all of a sudden it's for him, right? But I helped him pay his car off, all this kind of stuff. I was about to buy him a new car. I'm about to put my credit on the application to buy him a car. Now I found out he's cheating. Thank you so much. Look how much money you saved me. See, people don't think like that. You're supposed to honor that person that do it to your person, yo. And you find out. Hell yeah. You walk in, you're like, oh my gosh. Whoo, yo, do you know I was just about to pay down her Capital One credit card? Oh my goodness, they're going to think you about to go crazy and everything, right? Because people been messing up in history anyway. So they messed up what they think is about to happen. You gotta be like, yo, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hold up. I'm about to make some Cheerios real quick. I'm just gonna make some Cheerios real quick, and I'm about to get out of here. Y'all keep going, whatever. I'm going to the rental office. I'm going to the mortgage people, whatever. I'm leaving. Again, y'all not in the house yet. No, frick that. Don't go in the house yet and be married for 20 years and then find out you don't want to be married and be stuck. But anyway, yeah, don't be up there trying to go kill people and all this stuff when you find out that they cheating on you. Be happy. Look how much money you was just saved. And if you let it, money fixes everything. Money fixes everything. Hell yeah. Yep, it surely do. It surely do. But yeah, so all right, let's listen to what homegirl got to say a little bit real quick.
And her not being social. Was there ever a time where you overheard a conversation between Kevin and Marcy?
Yes.
And was that within regards to a social event?
Yes.
Can you describe that conversation?
In BC 42, which is the vehicle that the administrative battalion chief is assigned to drive. I can't remember exactly where we were coming from, but on Lake Road, headed towards Station 42, Kevin was having a phone conversation with Marcy. Kevin's cell phone is typically on a very high volume because he is particularly hard of hearing, and I could hear both parts of their conversation. Kevin was telling Marcy that he was going to go to a get-together, a small work get-together at Doomsday Pizza, and that spouses were not invited and not going to go, and she didn't have to worry about going.
Was that accurate?
No.
What was the state of that social event?
There was a small gathering. Several people brought their spouses, and at that gathering, Kevin was asked where Marcy was, and he said, she doesn't come to things.
Oh, damn.
Now, in the year or so leading up to Marcy's death, did you continue to hear him talk about the problems they were having in their relationship?
Yes.
Did you continue to hear him talk about divorce?
Yes.
Did you continue to hear him talk about financial strain they were having?
Yes.
And after Marcy's death, was a GoFundMe set up at the fire department to help him with those expenses?
The fire department did not set up the GoFundMe. The local
Objection, Your Honor,
IFF.
Foundation.
On the day of Marcy's death, did you have contact with Kevin West?
Yes.
And
Anyway, yeah, this is co-worker after wife's death. Kevin West pretended to cry. That's that video at Court TV, boy. Yeah, y'all can go check that one out, boy. There you go, right there, friend, right down here too. Friend Kevin West felt bad about not feeling sorry for losing her or something. Probably they saying, but yeah, that's the guy right there. Can you imagine $4,500? Come on, boy, y'all, boy. So be careful with this getting married thing. Y'all living in the same place and you really consider it, man. Really consider it. You could love her, but it's so much difficulty. It's just human, man. It's just human. It's just human. The happenstance of it. Yeah, you gotta make sure the person okay, but then you lose everything. Not everything. You lose half of everything, and it's a blow. It's like you could be being kind of greedy too. What if you're a millionaire? Okay, they're gonna take $300,000 from me. Man, that'll piss you the hell off. But you still got $700,000. But it's still a big chunk. You're like, what the hell? She the one who pissed me off. Or whatever. Well, you just get tired of people, man. You get tired of people. So be careful when y'all run down that aisle and I'm gonna have a destination wedding and all this kind of stuff, and you can't even let the dude look in your cell phone. What they always say, don't look at nobody's cell phone, you're going to see something you don't like. That's what people say. So quick to say that, right? So think about it. If you're going to see something you don't like, what the hell you doing living with them for 15,000 years? God dang. What else? If it's going to be an accumulation of stuff in the phone that you don't like? I wanted to do this in StreamYard. I was trying to set up StreamYard. I tried, because I know this little tiny screen thing. on the cell phone, but I could get StreamYard working, man. But yeah, Gemini and Shorty, we're trying to little reaction to this video here, and homeboy finding out how much he gotta pay, boy, and the reasons why a lot of people go bonkers. You know, no excuse to kill the lady, but you know, it's just you know, just in regular, you could have a girlfriend with a baby. Oh, frick, you locked in. You are effed up. Cause in 7 years, and I'll give you a discount. 12 years. With the baby 12 and you want to leave her, that's child support for how much years? Yeah, go find out. Up to 21, boy. You know? So be careful, man. It's all fun and games until she send you that text message. I missed my cycle. And you're like, man, I can't. Ah! Or she find out that you were messing around all this time, and she in this nice situation, little white picket fence life, and she had this baby for you, and finding out you messing around and have a baby somewhere else and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, us humans, we hurt each other a lot, people. We hurt each other a lot. All right, boy, Gemini, boy. See y'all out there. See y'all out there.